You know what? I'm really irritated. I'm really irritated this morning. I mean, majorly. It's just like, I know who's in my corner. I know who I can count on. I know the people I can count on and the people that are just using me. I mean, my dad, I haven't texted with him. I haven't called him. He hasn't texted me. He hasn't called me. He hasn't emailed me. Nothing. Since April the 29th. And before that, it was January 2023. He has no excuse no more. He has absolutely no excuse anymore. Because, I mean, he lives right down the street from me. He lives in Rome, Georgia. Us, he's still staying at that $2,000 a month extended stay motel, drugged in motel he's staying at. I mean, he stays in bed 23 hours a day. Gets up long enough to use the bathroom, I guess, and eat, and then goes back to bed. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He took some sort of experimental medication that was supposed to fix his problem. Just fix his problem. And make it where he'll be able to get along better with people and all that. I told him it was a gimmick. I told him it was a gimmick. And damn straight it was a gimmick. It's just ridiculous. All of it. I'm sitting up here without a car. My mom's stressing the hell to get me a car. Yeah, it's hard for me to see her like that. It's hard for me to see her like that. And I'm just mad. I'm angry. I run my head through a wall. And just like, it's not right. It's not right. You know, I pray to God. Lay my problems at the feet of God. And I'll accept what God sorts out. But it's like this. It's like God hasn't, I don't know if it's just like God hasn't sorted things out and the speed I like or what it is. I mean, some things are better. Some things are better. Some things are better because the whole Bing situation is dead to me in my life. I might get a little bit depressed or a little bit upset or a little bit sad. Not having her to talk to at night. But the majority of times, 99.9% of the time, I don't even think about her. I don't think about her. So that's better. I'm not crying over her. That's better. And it's just like, I'm working on my work. I got one story published. Another one fixed to be published in a few weeks. That's better. You know, Lord Jesus, thank you, because some things are better. I really do appreciate it. Because some things are better. And I know they're better. And I know it's not a complete black hole at me anymore. And I know I'm pulling myself up slowly but surely. But please, give me a break. I mean, I don't want to do for anybody else. I don't want to do for anybody else but myself. That's why when I'm cheated out of $60, when somebody wants to get a cropping attitude with me and act like they're, they're higher than God and they're the best seamstress around and all this kind of nonsense, it's like, no, you're not going to cheat me out of $60. I'll just go to the bank. Now, I don't know how Cash App does. I don't know if Cash App will affect me for that $60 when the bank gives it to me or her. But either way, I got my $60 back because I'm not paying Cash App. I'm not. I can turn it off. I don't need it. I got PayPal. I don't need it. I mean, I learned a lot that Cash App is supposed to be used for peer-to-peer services with people you know, with family members you know, with friends you know, with friends that wouldn't cheat you, or family members that wouldn't cheat you. That's what it's for. It's for to send your son $20 for gas or something like that. And that is not meant. It's not meant for buying items and goods. Or that. Or that's against the whole deal with Cash App, the whole terms and conditions. Buying goods on there. But I don't care. If that Cash App puts my my balance in the negative, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. Do it, Cash App. Because it gets your money. I mean, because I'm over it. I'm over being used by people. I wish my dad was a different person. I wish he was a different person. I really do. I wish he was a different person. I really do. But he's never going to be a different person. He's not going to be a different person. It's driving me nuts. It drives me nuts. See, my mom's up here struggling, upset, and worried about how to get me a car because insurance is so high. It's not just the car payment. I can handle the car payment with ease. And she's like, insurance is so high on all these cars that she's pulling up. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like, insurance at her name. And here she is, I don't know, 73, 74. It's like $200 something. And it's just like, it's crazy. I mean, so it's not really about the car payment. It's about the insurance too. It's like, thank you, Biden. Thank you, Biden, for this world you put us in. I mean, it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's like, why my transmission had to go out back up in January, driving back from a signing I had. I don't know. All I know is it went out at a good time because my mom was a couple of blocks behind me. So, she was able to, call the police, get me pushed out of the road, explain to the police why I was dressed up the way I was so they wouldn't be scared I had a gun underneath my brown trench coat because of my whole unknown look. And, so that's one thing that worked out about it. Then my dad was just sitting down there not doing a damn thing to help me. Nothing. And, not even offering to give me a ride to one of my events. Not even offering to give me a ride to one of my events. It's like, what the hell, man? It's like, you are 45 minutes away from me. You're not doing nothing anyway. I mean, when he came to Superstars Fan Fest, he was complaining because he couldn't get on Tinder and Bubbler and all those dating sex sites on his phone while he was there in Rome at Superstars Fan Fest because for some reason his phone wasn't picking up his signal there. And it's like you're at an event that I'm selling my stuff at. And you're trying to get on there and look at all sorts of fake profiles and stuff. And it's like, instead of spending time with me, it's like, we got our picture made with Jake the Snake Roberts, right? We got our picture made with Jake the Snake Roberts. And I paid for the picture. I had no issue paying for the picture. I made money there. I paid for the picture of the three of us. And Jake said however much his picture was. I can't remember right now how much he said it was. But he said it was. My dad's like, shit. He's like, come on, man, this is why these people make their money. Don't embarrass me. And so, I mean, I remember when I was supposed to do my first signing with at a wrestling event. It was at a wrestling meet and greet event in where was it at? It's in Georgia. It's in Flowery Branch, Georgia. It's like up the street from where the Falcons that play down there? I can't remember. Anyway, it's up the street from where the football stadium is, and football field is where they practice. But it's like, and he said that he'd be so embarrassed if the Lunsford name was on a flyer somewhere advertising me coming to a wrestling event. He'd be so embarrassed of that. And then it's like, I go down there And my mom goes with me, and my girlfriend at the time went with me, and my mom's friend, our family friend, goes too. Drove us down there, and my mom and Charlie was sitting outside at the picnic table, and me and Brandy were inside. And I found out later that the entire time we were down there, my dad was texting my mom saying, "What's happening now? What's happening now? Has he saw anything? What's happening now?" It's like, don't play both two-faced. Don't be a two-faced. Don't be like, you're gonna be embarrassed about what I do as far as selling my work at different wrestling events, and then at the same time wonder how much I'm selling and stuff. Well, I did sell that at my first event. I did sell copies of Roadie at my first event. It's like Roadie sells wherever I go. And it just does. And I'm not trying to brag about my stuff, but it does. I mean, my book's sold. My dad says that wrestling fans wouldn't read my book because wrestling fans are toothless and they don't read. My dad said, that he wasn't going to help me with my signing with Jordan Grace. It's like, and wouldn't help me get on board with having my LT Writing Dream signing. All that. He said all that. And now he's sitting down there, sleeping 23 hours a day, like I've said more than once. And that wouldn't help me out at all. It's upsetting. It's upsetting because I want to call him up, I want to cuss him out, I want to tell him like it is, I want to tell him to shove it, and the whole 9 yards. But at the same time, I don't want to upset myself. At the same time, I don't want to upset myself. But I am upset. I am having a hard time right now. Because, it's like I see my mom yesterday. I tell her something simple. She starts wigging out, man. She starts getting all upset and wigging out. It's like I don't know what to do. I can't fix my problem on my own. That's clear. And I don't know what to do. And it bothers me because I don't know what to do. I mean, it does. It really, really does. It bothers me because I don't know what to do. I'm doing what I know to do. And that's all I can do, I'm doing what my therapist says to do. I'm concentrating on my work and all that. And I'm not focusing on being broke, whatever you want to call her. I'm not focusing on that. Focusing on my work or focusing on what benefits me. And I'm just upset. Bottom line, I am just upset, and I wish life was different.